Athalyah Yisrael is a woman with nothing left to prove. She has managed to turn the script around and change the course of her life from constant financial difficulties to owning a business, Outliers Zone's empowerment. Yisrael's journey began in 2015 when she encountered the challenges of managing personal finances in a small business, Fun Parks Rentals. Although it was bringing in a steady monthly income, her poor financial management had caused the business to stagnate. Her husband Gabriel Yisrael tried to help her improve her financial management by paying off her debt. This proved futile, however, as the mismanagement of funds continued on a daily basis. In February 2018, she and her husband officially launched Outliers Zone, a training institute that will partner with companies to help their employees end the cycle of one paycheck to the next. It's worth noting that in 2019, her company's solution to ending the paycheck-to-paycheck lifecycle was selected as one of the 17 finalists in the Caribbean Innovation Competition at the 14th edition of the Talent and Innovation Competition of the Americas. To date, the company is proud to host the Human Resource Manager's Guide to Understanding Employee Financial Wellbeing, which took place in February 2024 in the conference room of the National Library.
Are you building a legacy of wills or bills? Hi, I'm Athalyah Yisrael from Outliers Zone Caribbean, and my company helps individuals to create a legacy of wealth with our FIRE coaching program. Are you familiar with FIRE? FIRE actually means Financial Independence Retire Early. We believe that you can create a financial exit strategy in 10 years that you can build a legacy of wealth for your children and give them an inheritance. And that's the training that we do. We don't believe that you have to wait until age 65 to retire when you're almost old and ready to check out. So that's what we do here in the Caribbean. Is this a passion? Absolutely, because I remember when I lived from paycheck to paycheck, you would have a feast and famine. When you have money, you feel good. But then as that money starts to go down, it affects your mind, it affects your mood, it affects your health because you're stressed. And after I recognized being in that position I didn't want to be, and I learned the solution, I wanted to provide this solution to so many people all over the world so that they wouldn't have to worry about money once you learn how to treat money so that money can become your friend and you can keep it and multiply it. So I'm very passionate about helping children, adults, men and women to understand money, because money is your friend. Money loves you once you know how to treat money. The difficulty in our company is that money is not taught. And sometimes because people struggle with money, they don't understand that there is a better way. They're thinking because their great-grandmother and their mother and the entire cycle generationally has had a struggle with money, that it's okay if they do. And that is a major difficulty we have in breaking the mindset that thinks that, listen, I can do more. I can do more for my children and my grandchildren. Because Outliers, the name of our company, what it actually means is someone who builds wealth for their children and their grandchildren. So are you thinking about the things that you're doing that it's actually building wealth for your children and grandchildren? That's how far we're encouraging people to think for their generation. That's such an amazing question. Future project. Well, here in the Caribbean, and maybe where you are as well, there are lots of empowerment programs for women and girls. And last year, I was at a conference where I had to do a financial independence workshop for women and girls. And then my husband told me, he said, would the family be better off if there is actually a program that helps men get their finances together? I was blown away. And I decided, yes, this project we have coming up in November, it's Men on Fire. And Men on Fire speaks of men for financial independence retire early. So this one day is helping men to design a financial independence project so that they can create wealth for their family, their children, and their grandchildren. So we want them to have the resources to focus on 3 areas. Their fitness, because you can't talk about building wealth if you're not focusing on your health, your family, what is the vision you have for your family, and finally your finance. So that is our future project, and we are so excited to bring it to Guyana and hopefully other parts of the Caribbean to help men to really be men.